The biologically resonant Harmonizer, a sound frequency healing device by Second Earth.
Hi.
How are you?
Well, we just had you not only do the full session, but you went 12 minutes and 25 seconds into it repeating itself because I was busy and lost track of time.
Oh, not a problem.
Take your time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Justin. He's just coming back from whatever happened. He was here the other day, but he had to put a lot of attention on his son when he was on the table, so he tried it again.
Yes.
He's not quite back yet, but...
A little different this time. I could really feel this time. I have some digestive troubles, and I could really feel in the first part of the time frame. I could feel like it felt like I don't know, whatever the negative energy is from the digestive issues. It felt like I could almost see some of that bad energy just kind of going away.
When you mean you could almost see it, can you kind of like describe your impression of what was happening a little better?
Yeah, I felt like it was something I could almost see.
So you could feel and sense what was going on, and you're calling that seeing it.
Yeah, like with the mind's eye, kind of like a dark energy.
You could literally see the dark energy?
Yeah, like almost like a dark brown kind of color. I could just see it kind of like lifting away and then just getting taken away into that kind of like that dark velvety, that black velvety
Void.
surround void that I was in. That was in the beginning.
Now, describe this place that you said that you were at in the beginning.
Just a floating, like a dark, warm, velvety kind of just...
A void.
Void.
Pitch black void, but you could tell there was space.
Yes.
Yes, I was there.
Yeah. So
First time I used the device.
Yeah, it's a very warm, welcoming place. But I could feel like I could see like that. It was almost like a brown kind of energy, but I could sense that it was negative, but not in a harmful way. And then I could see it kind of moving and then just gone.
Okay. So that's the very beginning.
That was the digestive part. And then for the remainder, I did see, I don't know, it seemed like a youthful face, but kind of like a white and black representation, or a black and white representation of more of a shadowy, like a face of, I don't know if it was, I sensed that it was maybe a family member. It felt like somebody that was close to me, but I couldn't recognize it. That was kind of the middle period, I think. And then after that, I was seeing, and sometimes during this period also, I was seeing a lot of color. And sometimes the color seemed to move, kind of almost seemed to like vacillate, and it seemed to go...
What colors?
Like one that was certain was purple.
And that is purple surrounding you and filling you with color?
No, it was vacillating, but there was a lot of purple in front of me, kind of in waves. Not waves like the ocean, but just like a free form kind of wave that kind of like grew and expanded and contracted.
So you're not in the purple, you're seeing it in front of you.
I'm seeing it in front of me, yeah.
Okay, then what?
that went on for a little while, and then I started to see the sound, like the vibration of the table, like I could almost see that in motion where, again, and that was free form, but like the edges of the the movement were like almost like rainbow colors.
Now, how can you see? So you said you saw the movement of the sound of the table.
Yeah.
Can you please really try to describe that? You're not here. You're not looking at the table.
Yeah.
You're in a black void at this point, or you're
Correct.
where the colors are.
Yeah, black void, and I'm in the black void, and I'm so if you could imagine like I don't know, the way smoke moves maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and then the outer edges of like a smoky kind of cloud that kind of moves in different ways.
How could you tell that was the table if you're not looking
Because
at the table?
the edges of that free form had like rainbow colors, but as the music and as the frequency of the vibration changed, this moved with the vibration of the table as the vibration cycled.
Okay.
It wasn't something that was just moving by itself. It's something that moved as the table vibrations changed.
As the tones were.
Yeah, as the tones as the tones were going. But like I said, the edges of it were defined by almost like if you see a ray of light, like the prism of light, the different colors.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the Roy G. Biv colors or
Okay.
whatever they are. That was the edge, like a rainbow was the edge of that form as it kept moving.
Okay.
Which was a different experience than the first time that I was on the table.
And so you were definitely not here. You were somewhere else.
I certainly felt that way, yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Anything else go from that point?
That was probably the better of it. There was a point where I completely drifted off. I'm not sure if I dozed off or not. I have no idea what was occurring at that time.
And then was there any more that you were somewhere else, or that was the end of that?
That was the end of that, yeah.
Okay.
And then that was the end of the session, which you said went over.
Yeah, an hour and 12 minutes and 35 seconds, somewhere around there.
Totally unaware of any time or space or anything throughout the period.
You couldn't tell how much time seemed passed by?
No.
None.
No, and I last time I believe I did this for 60 minutes. I couldn't tell any difference.
Yeah, everybody's losing track of time.
Yeah.
We could have somebody on 10 minutes. They thought it was much longer.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing.
You can hear that on the other testimonials.
Yeah, that's a beautiful experience.
Can you do one thing for me?
Sure.
Will you check out your tummy right now and really see what's doing with it?
I mean, I don't feel my gut in a sense. It just feels balanced. It feels more
Clean?
Yeah, it just feels, I don't know if happier is the word, more in tune, more attuned.
Well, were you in
perhaps.
pain before? Were you
Yeah,
ever...
it would depend. It would come and go. Yes.
Okay. But just right now, you sense that almost like it took a shower when it
Yeah.
was sweaty and dirty.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, I do.
You may have had a cleansing of that area. You might have had a lot of stuff building up there. And the tones, which is harmonic resonant tones, are vibrating out discordant energetic patterns in people's bodies, as well as the fact that they're showing up on the other side, and it seems to be working on people's energy body, which forms and shapes your physical body. So if you're bringing a sick energy body into the love dimension, and that discordant energetic patterns is being dispersed out of the field, it's being cleansed out of the field, now you come back, you wake back up, your new energetic body is now with you, and bodies change instantly, and I'm dumbfounded by it, but this is what the biologically resonant harmonizer is doing. Thank you so much. Is there anything that you want to say to people who might be watching your testimonial?
Get on the table. Have your experience, whether it's physical or beyond or spiritual. This experience was a little bit of both for me. Just do it. This is just it's been a week since the last time I was here, roughly, and I can tell you from the last time that I was here is kind of a follow up to my first visit. Um, the difference that it's made in my digestive tract and my gut since that first experience has been tangible.
Oh, you mean from the first experience you already noticed
Yes.
an improvement, and now this time you're saying it's even more.
Yeah.
Like
this
it's
time, unlike the first time, this time I could actually, like, I could see like the bad energy from whatever is in my gut. I could see it just almost like a brown, not like smoke. It seemed a little bit more dense than that. Just out, like lifting out of my body and then just gone.
That's amazing that you see even that you're able to see that and perceive what was happening. You were allowed to see and perceive what was happening.
And it was like space. It's hard to explain because I knew that I knew that it was from the center of my body. I don't know if it was maybe that I was experiencing. It's hard to say, but it wasn't like I was laying down and had my eyes closed and like I could see, like I saw it, like I was sitting upright here or something, or I was almost outside of myself, but I could see it happening.
You were watching this on energetic levels. You were not here. You were not looking at your body. This is all in energetic levels, and you were shown on an energetic level in form of energy, thick, dark brown energy being dispersed out of the physical and then just dispersing into the void.
But not with my eyes.
No.
That's
with your mind's eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. You wouldn't see it with your eyes. Your eyes were closed and you were here, and your consciousness and energy body was not here. This is somehow creating a portal. They say that the DNA is actually light receptors that connect you to the divine. If we are vibrating the DNA in the body, and it's now opening up these light receptors so that you can connect with the divine, bingo, you're having an experience. What our lovely little society has done was everything possible to shut down those light receptors to keep you separate from the divine aspects of yourself. They do this with food and all the crap they put in our foods. They do this with our medical and toxic poison pills that they give people and then call a side effect, when it's no side effect. It's the effects of your body being poisoned.
Yeah.
They're spraying our air. They're putting fear porn out all over the news media. They want people angry. They want people upset. They know that that shuts down your spiritual aspects.
I don't even want to close my palms right now.
By coming on the Harmonizer, it helps to vibrate out all of the stuff that we go through and how it affects our body, and helps to remind our body what our natural state is.
It's a beautiful state.
And I know you said you wanted to get one of these, that Nicholas, your son, wanted one, so that you'll be able to do these in your home and keep up these resonant tones, because number one, we all know as healers and in the spiritual community, it's like we are like these onion layers, that layer after layer gets peeled off. So last week you had one layer peeled off having to do with your tummy. It seems like this week you had another layer peeled off having to do with your tummy. And I will bet that in future sessions that you take, and maybe right at your house, that you're going to have more layers of this onion skin peeled off of you, so that you can get more to your truer essence, or truest essence of who you really are, and all the wonderful abilities and the increased intuition and the greater flow of life, and things going a little smoother because you're now in touch with your divine aspects of self. Your divine aspects of self are harmony, not nutsness like we experience here on the planet. Once we can bring that true harmony into us and we're vibrating out that harmony from all around us, the only thing that can be attracted back to us is what we're putting out. The power of our thoughts, the power of our emotions, and the power of our belief systems are amazing. We are so more powerful than what we understand because we have been dumbed down by the big corporations with the complete consent of our paid off government. So I want to thank you so much, and I look forward to watching your progress and watching you evolve more and more as you use the device and you use your own practices to enhance your connection with the truer aspects of self, which is your soul that knows everything.
Indeed.
Have a great day. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Second Earth.